We are witnessing the final days drawing near, just as it was foretold. A time of great fear and uncertainty is upon us.
Look around you. The earth is covered in zulm, injustice manifesting. The Prophet then foretold a time when faith would erode, like the colors fading from a worn garment.
We are witnessing the trials foretold. Hearts are breaking, yes, but this is how our faith is truly tested in the last times.
The Prophet foretold that before the Mahdi appears, the earth will shake and smoke will fill the sky.
Even in the darkest times, never despair of the mercy of Allah. He has promised that He will never abandon the Ummah. According to the Hadith, were only one day to remain, Allah would surely extend that day until the awaited Mahdi appears.
The foundational texts confirm this connection. Imam Mahdi is unequivocally from the family of the Prophet. Al-Mahdi signifies the guided one, a person who is guided by Allah to guide others.
And it is this enduring hope that has sustained the Ummah throughout the long centuries of waiting for the Mahdi.
The signs are clear. The earth has been filled with injustice and tyranny.
The Prophet foretold a time when people would confuse right and wrong. They call the lawful
Sadly, many have begun to forget their deen. They drift away from the path, drawn by the distractions of the world around them.
Indeed, the signs are clear. Disbelief has become dominant, prevailing openly in every facet of society.
The signs are clear. Humanity yearns for divine leadership, and soon the Mahdi will establish true justice upon the earth.
He will fill the earth with justice.
Just as the earth is healed and united, so too will the Mahdi unite the divided hearts of the Ummah.
The Mahdi's mission is clear: to revive the authentic Sunnah of the Prophet and purify the faith by removing all innovations. And it is through this divine justice that the earth is transformed. Peace will finally embrace the entire world. Frequent earthquakes are among the major signs of the final hour. The earth trembles as a warning to us all. The Quran teaches us that these calamities are divine signs. They remind us of Allah's immense power and the fragility of our existence.
In the final era, a profound sense of unease settles over humanity. People rush about, driven by a fear they scarcely understand.
Look to the skies, for the signs are clear. These strange phenomena are indeed divine warnings.
In these times of trial, humanity must realize its weakness and turn back to the path of faith. It was foretold that the hour would not commence until the Euphrates River revealing its treasure. The Prophet warned us that the hour will not come until the Euphrates reveals a mountain of gold, a temptation that will lead many to their doom. They chase after gold, forgetting their faith. Woe to those who let greed overpower their iman. As it was foretold, a mountain of gold shall appear. But heed this warning. Fully 99% of those who seek it will be destroyed. O people, I warn you against the obsession with dunya. This life is temporary. Return to obedience before it is too late.
According to the Hadith, the appearance of Imam Mahdi is a pivotal moment, destined to occur here in Mecca at the time of dawn.
The Mahdi does not seek this position. He will not claim leadership himself, remaining humble and reluctant to accept authority.
Understand this: the force sent against him will be vast, but divine intervention awaits them in the desert sands.
This miracle demonstrates the immense power of Allah. The earth itself obeys His command, consuming the army entirely.
The signs are clear. This miracle undeniably confirms the arrival of the Mahdi. The truth has been revealed. And then the voice rang out across the heavens, a clear announcement confirming the arrival of the Mahdi.
The promised day begins with the universal call, a truth that transcends language and geography, heard by every living soul simultaneously.
The recognition of the Mahdi is not through sight, but through insight. True insight.
Mahdi is appointed by Allah, not people.
The awakening has begun. Across the world, people are rising, standing, and moving toward the truth revealed to them.
He will resemble the Prophet, peace be upon him, in his broad moral character and his dignified appearance.
Johan. It is known that the Mahdi, the guided one, will be recognized by several distinct physical features.
Yes. The most striking aspect was the nur, the radiant light emanating from his face.
We are taught that his appearance will be balanced. He will be of moderate height and dignified build, exemplifying moderation in all aspects.
The Mahdi is known by the Quran and Sunnah. It is his character and deeds that identify him, not any personal declaration or claim.
The signs this Ramadan are unlike any seen before. The prophecies speak of these celestial events marking the beginning of the end times. The timing of this eclipse is crucial. It is foretold in the Hadith that the moon will be eclipsed in the middle of Ramadan. Never in history has the sun been eclipsed during Ramadan in this manner. This is not coincidence. All our learning, all our charts, they offer no answers. It is clear now that human knowledge alone cannot explain these signs.
Indeed, for those with faith, these signs are a clear confirmation. True believers recognize the truth when they see it.
The sign of the cloud is unmistakable evidence of divine protection. It follows the Imam.
The true sign is the angelic announcement itself, a divine declaration confirming the unseen support for the awaited Mahdi.
Recognizing the truth in the signs they witnessed, the believers began to gather. They were united by their faith and drawn by a shared sense of hope. We must understand that the Imam Mahdi operates under divine safeguard. His protection is guaranteed by Allah's command alone. And so you see, Allah brings life where there was none. This staff blossoming is a sign for the Mahdi.
Understand that true miracles appear only by Allah's permission, serving as clear guidance for those who reflect.
This sign strengthens the hearts of believers. The earth will flourish, giving forth its blessings freely when justice is established upon the land. True justice removes greed from human hearts, inspiring people to wish only to give.
The prophecies emphasize the Mahdi's sacred trust towards Baytul Maqdis.
The spiritual revival begins when the divine light once again fills Baytul Maqdis. Jerusalem will shine brighter than ever before. True peace is not merely the absence of war, but the establishment of divine justice across the earth. Only then will fear fade. True justice will finally govern the land. The Mahdi will rule with absolute fairness and profound mercy.
This calm, this relief we now experience, is granted by Allah to those who remained patient through the long trials.
I warn you, as the Prophet warned us, about the arrival of the Dajjal. This is the greatest trial, a deception unlike any other.
The prophecies are clear. He is a young man, reddish-faced with coarse curly hair. His right eye is blind and protruding like a grape.
When he presents you with paradise and hell, remember this truth. You must choose the opposite of what you see. He will bring rain and make the earth green, but this is merely a test. Do not mistake these false wonders for true guidance.
Iman is your shield against the trials of the Dajjal. Memorize and recite Surat Qahf, for it is your only sanctuary in those days.
Look, the believers face extreme hunger, a severe test from Allah. But know that this hunger is a severe test for the believers. They face unimaginable hardship, yet the remembrance of Allah, zikr, replaces physical food. Tasbih and tahleel. Even when facing the deepest hunger and weakness, our faith sustains us. It is this resilience that
Have patience in your trials, for truly the help of Allah is near. Relief follows hardship, and His promise is true.
Look, the heavens have opened. Verily, Isa ibn Maryam descends now as Allah's mercy upon us all.
And it is known that Isa, son of Maryam, will descend near the blessed white minaret in Damascus.
Angels accompany Isa ibn Maryam during his descent,
a clear sign of divine intervention and support as described in the texts.
It is foretold that when the Messiah, Isa ibn Maryam, returns, he will join the unified Ummah and stand in prayer behind the Imam Mahdi. The signs are clear for those who contemplate. Divine help has arrived, and truly, Allah's promise of victory will be fulfilled. And so, at the Fajr prayer, Imam Mahdi led the unified Ummah, while Isa, peace be upon him, stood humbly in the row behind him.
Having completed their prayers, the believers begin their decisive march.
The final confrontation is now upon us.
Janaz. Then, the moment Isa appeared, the sight alone was enough. The Dajjal immediately began to melt.
Then, Isa confronted the gate of Lord. The deceiver was finally slain.
And so the greatest tribulation ends. Truth has prevailed, and the time of deception is over.
With Dajjal killed, his followers immediately began to scatter, their organization dissolving into panic and chaos.
They try to hide behind the rocks and the trees, but there is no escape. For no place, absolutely no place.
This is the decisive sign. The stones themselves will speak.
They are hiding behind me. We reveal the truth.
The signs are clear. The trees will reveal the hidden enemies, testifying against them.
With Allah's help, falsehood ends completely.
We are to friar. We are told of seven years of absolute peace and tranquility. But it is through you, it is the establishment of justice that mercy truly governs hearts, transforming societies. The earth overflows with barakah, a blessing from the heavens. The land yields its fruits freely. During this era of harmony, you see, fear itself disappears. There is simply no hatred left among the people. Indeed, the defining characteristic of this era is shukr, gratitude to Allah for His endless mercy. The divine mission is complete. Imam Mahdi has passed from this world. His task is fulfilled, and he has returned to his Lord. Even the greatest eras, the times of most profound justice and peace, must eventually come to an end.
And it is at this pivotal moment that Isa ibn Maryam steps forward to lead the janazah prayer himself. Allahu Akbar.
The final hour approaches. Indeed, only a few signs remain before Qiyamah.
Prepare your iman, for every soul returns to Allah.
If Mahdi came today, would you recognize him?
The signs are not for fear, but for preparation.